Black sitcoms are legendary. From Good Times to The Game, there's a long list of black sitcoms that have entertained us with stories and characters we could relate to. In this episode of The Five, we will be looking at just 5 black sitcoms that changed TV history. Hi, my name is Jared and welcome to The Five, where we share 5 interesting things in black culture and society in every episode. Don't forget to subscribe and hit that bell so you can get notified when we release more videos. We all have our favorite one, and I know this list is going to upset some of you. Let us know in the comments if you agree or disagree with our list. In no particular order, let's start with Number 1, Good Times. Who did not grow up watching Good Times? This legendary series revolves around the lives of Florida and James Evans, together with their 3 children living in a public housing project in Chicago. It deals with the family's attempts to overcome poverty. Good Times aired for 6 seasons on CBS from the years of 1974 until 1975, and was one of the top 10 highest rated programs on American television. It starred Esther Roll as Florida Evans, John Amos as James Evans, Janet Du Bois, Ralph Carter, and Jimmy Walker as the Evans children. The show also had various famous guest stars like Debbie Allen, Gary Coleman, Jay Leno, and Paul Mooney. Janet Jackson joined the cast in season 5. Good Times was the first African-American 2-parent family sitcom to air on television. The show received 43 award nominations and won 7 awards. Good Times is also known as its depiction of a working-class black family a lot of other black sitcoms moved away from in subsequent years. Number 2, The Jeffersons. This is the first show to depict a black family that wasn't working class. The Jeffersons is the second longest running black sitcom, lasting 11 seasons from 1975 to 1985. It is equally worth noting that it is the first sitcom to feature a married interracial couple in the main cast. This series follows the Jeffersons. They are a prosperous African-American family who moves from Queens to Manhattan due to the success of George's dry cleaning business. The Jeffersons portrayed what it felt like being part of the early post-segregation of black upper class. Also, it addressed the issues of race versus class. The Jeffersons changed time slots at least 15 different times during its 11-year run. As one of the first shows to portray a successful black family, the Jeffersons paved the way for future sitcoms like The Cosby Show and The Fresh Prince of Bel Air. Number 3, The Cosby Show. You can't talk about black TV shows without mentioning The Cosby Show. This was one of the most popular family comedies of the 1980s. And one of the most popular TV shows of all time. The Cosby Show revamped the sitcom genre in America. It is one of the only 2 American series to top the Nielsen rating for 5 consecutive seasons. The Cosby Show became a trendsetter after the Jeffersons for depicting a financially successful black family. This black sitcom follows the life of the Huxtable family. The Huxtable family is an African-American upper-class family residing in a brownstone in Brooklyn. Mr. Cosby works as an obstetrician. Mrs. Cosby is an attorney, and they have 4 daughters and 1 son. Unfortunately, reruns of this show have been canceled by most television networks due to the lead actor Bill Cosby's alleged sexual assaults and convictions. But the legacy of The Cosby Show lives on as one of the most important and impactful shows of all time. Number 4, Living Single. Living Single aired on Fox for 5 seasons from 1993 until 1998. The series focused on the personal and professional lives of 6 friends in their early 20s who lived in a brownstone in Brooklyn as roommates and neighbors. It was applauded for highlighting black singlehood in a show that was sharp and funny. It served as a pace setter for many black sitcoms after it with well-rounded female leads. There is also no denying that Friends, a TV show about 6 white single friends living in New York City, took inspiration from Living Single. During Living Single's first season, it actually garnered higher ratings than another popular black sitcom, Martin. The show continued to have high ratings for all 5 seasons. And at number 5, we have The Fresh Prince of Bel Air. In the 90s, few black sitcoms could boast of being as successful as The Fresh Prince of Bel Air. By its third season, the sitcom had already become the most popular show in America with an all-black cast. The series tells the story of a fictionalized Will Smith, a teenager living with his working-class mother in Philadelphia, before moving into the Bel Air mansion in California after getting in trouble with a gang in his neighborhood. In the Bel Air mansion, he lives with a strict uncle and his family. Throughout the series, Will tries to adapt to his new wealthy neighborhood without letting go of who he is. The Fresh Prince of Bel Air is the first series to portray the African American family with aristocratic elements. It shined a light on how class difference affects one's perception of race. Fresh Prince made a huge star out of Will Smith, of course, and gave us years of rerun content to always look forward to. So which one of these sitcoms on the list do you agree deserves legendary status? Let us know in the comments. That's it for this episode of The Five. We'll be back with another episode in Black culture and society.